Welcome, Cancer. This is your weekly Taroscope reading for March the 21st through to the 27th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the energy of the cards, let me thank you for all the beautiful energy you send my way. Through your likes, through your comments, through subscribing, through just showing up, through giving me your love and support. Thank you so, so much. Now, let's get to the energy of you. We start with the King of Pentacles, so you are very strong this week. I'm starting with the King of Pentacles. Look at your crown, okay? Because that's what caught my eye more than anything else when I laid this card down. Is your crown is this living vine, this living plant. So your ideas are growing. They're new ideas. They're new ways of seeing the world. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords crossing over that. So your perceptions, I think, have changed or are changing, but I think for the most part, they have changed. And you're seeing your world, your path forward in a whole new light, in a whole new way. With the King of Pentacles, there's a strength about you. There's a determination about you. There's a wisdom in your thoughts, in your new ideas, in your new approaches, and the new ways that you want to do things, accomplish things. And we have the Three of Wands. So you stand firmly on this ground, but you are looking out into your path, this watery path. So it's full of emotion, full of feelings, full of, it's emotion. It's feeling alive. That's what I get. Feeling strong, feeling empowered, feeling that you can succeed, knowing you can succeed. And I see the tip of that moon, and we are having a full moon. So you are looking towards the new path in front of you. And you're very grounded in knowing what you want to do, where you want to go, who you want to become, what you want to develop in your life. What? What? So the underlying energy, I've got the talker in the house right now. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. So expect things to come your way this week. Expect, this could be small lottery wins. This could be a court settlement. What, baby? What's the matter? Huh? Oh my gosh, you're so heavy. You're so heavy. What? What do you want to say? Huh? You just want attention, don't you? Is that enough? This is Whisker. Because it looks like he's got one whisker pulled right through that white whisker. It's the only white on him. You ready now to go down? Yeah, you've had your attention? Okay, baby. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Isn't that amazing that he jumps up when this card is up? Almost like an omen, almost like pay attention to the little signs, the intuition that you get throughout the week. Okay, because maybe it's just knowledge coming in from the universe. Maybe it's tapping into your wisdom, but most times this is something to help us on our path forward. And since it's the underlying card, it's something that you are not really aware of. So you really have to be aware of your surroundings this week, of what happens to you this week, things that you tap into, your intuition. Okay, the things that go on, and seeing how it is pushing you forward in a certain way or giving you ideas to push forward in a certain way. Okay, this isn't necessarily things that you have earned. This is the helping hand to move you forward. So like I was saying, it could be a court settlement. It could be a small lottery win. It could be that loan finally going through. It could be somebody coming in to be your strength, a mentor, a business partner. And then, to top it off, we have the Magician as the overriding. So expect magic in your life this week, please. Because it's there for the asking. Okay, when we have the Magician, and this is the overall energy, I think you're going to have a magical week, a beautiful week, where you can see through any kind of fog, where you can see through maybe how to get past that hurdle, how to go to the next step, how to create what you want in your life. And I think tools come in in order to help you do that, in order to help you master your path forward. We have the devil, transformation. So moving into a new path, the devil is quite often the phoenix rising out of the ashes. This new strength in you appears, this new vitality, knowing where you want to go, knowing who you want to become, knowing what you want to create, allowing the old, the stagnant to fall away around you, to be ashes. And you being the phoenix, you being the strength, leaving anything that hasn't worked for you in the past. It's really championing your own empowerment this week. Absolutely. As you go into this weekend and next week, we have the Four of Cups and the Three of Cups. Okay. Now, the Four of Cups is about gratitude. It's being grateful for the things in our life. But I think more so it's attached to a wisdom this week for you. Seeing what is already in place in your life brings in opportunity for celebration, for happiness, for opportunities. This could be just getting out and appreciating the people in our lives and enjoying them, laughing, giggles, smiles. But for the majority of you, I think it's more than that. I think it's tapping into that wisdom of what you already have going for you and using that to go forward in some way. And it brings in celebration. It brings in happiness in your life. For relationships, we have strength. So, I don't think that it is, it's a week where if the relationship doesn't bring you a strength, bring you some kind of a belief in yourself. So if you're around people that pull you down, weigh you down, point out your flaws instead of raising you up, I think there's going to be some hard conversations around that. I think you're not going to allow that this week in your life. That there has to be a strength within the relationship. There has to be where they uplift you, where they hold you up, where they raise you up, where they support you, where they love you. So if you are in a relationship, then there may be conversations around that. There could be action actually around that. Got it. One of Whisker's hairs there. If you are not in a relationship, that person has to bring in almost like an adoration for you, which should be in the first place, by the way, okay? That's not asking for a lot to adore you, to love you unconditionally, to support you unconditionally. And I think that you are going to be strong in your stance of wanting that in your life, in any relationship that starts anew this week. For work, career, money, we have the Nine of Wands. So there is anxiety, there is worry, there is concern, there is fear. But I think it's because of all this new energy and all the new ideas that come to you, or maybe a great idea that comes to you. It's the fear of the unknown. It's the fear of what if I actually go forward in my dreams, my desires, what I want to create, what I want to develop in my life, how I can use my abilities to further my career. For every one of these anxieties, every one of these worries, and these could be old worries, old concerns that are coming now that you see clear on. Actually, it could be that you are finally seeing with clarity what you bring to the table, how you master things, how you can move forward with a strength, with a determination, with an empowerment. Every one of those wands holds on it a flower, a white, I want to say a white rose, because that really is new birth and new expansion forward, new paths. And look at the one that you hold, how gnarled it is on the bottom. So it doesn't matter what the path was to get to this point. You have gained the wisdom. You have gained the understanding. So you can go forward now in a strength. So career might actually be, I don't think there's a lot of anxiety and worry and concern in your career. And if there is, you're given the tools, you're given the wisdom Remember, we started with the King of Pentacles with the crown of new ideas, growing new ideas, that you understand how you can work through it and walk into or step into your purpose, what you want to do, what you want to become. You step into your empowerment going forward. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.